Hello and welcome to Tabletalkers, Band of Iron. Last time the group made their way to Diakov capital, and seemingly were ignored from their request for a royal audience. The party then went to a tavern to lament their worries and were approached by someone claiming to be connected to various forces that would like to see them able to complete their job. Who then offered them a way inside the keep to meet with the king in a more expedited manner. We resume with the party in the tavern, as they finalize their choice to relinquish their possessions and sneak inside in the matter of a few hours. The halfling will go on.
Thankfully, I have a note on my sheet that says, I gave up all my possessions except for my soulstone. Because I don't feel like that's an option I can do.
Alright, I'll work on sourcing you guys some basic outfits and stuff. For the actual cover, I think we're just gonna be, you know, the standard peasant folk that they would have be running around the castle at a time. It shouldn't be too onerous to actually get people inside. If you'll... and they get out what appears to be a bottomless bag. If you'll just put all your things in this, I'll be back with your outfits in not too long.
Alright.
And they will leave it there, and then they will walk away.
I think I'm just going to take myself back to the ship.
I'm putting all my things in my apartment card, and then giving the apartment card to Jodax to take back to the ship.
Can I put my stuff in here as well? Just so
Yeah,
it's
sure,
easy to
dude.
grab.
Yeah, sure. Go for it, dude.
Thank you.
Mi casa, su casa.
Is there anything else you want me to take back? I just don't trust random bags owned by random people who may or may not run off with their stuff.
I get it. Everything I own is in that up card now, so.
So does that mean that you're currently just in standard clothing? And that's it?
I mean, he said he's bringing us clothes, no?
Well, yeah, I'm just making sure that, like, that's what your sheet reflects.
I'm naked.
Okay.
I mean,
horrifying.
The only two things, or the only thing that changes on my sheet is my strength goes down. And I don't even remember what the original number was at this point. So I'm not going to change a fucking thing, because it doesn't fucking matter.
The important part is you're relinquishing everything.
Yes.
Actually, I'm gonna get my
Because
soul stone. I want to get my stone.
Yeah, that's really the only thing I don't think we can not keep.
Then you're not relinquishing everything.
And that's why I changed my mind and said, actually, no.
I thought we couldn't take the soul stones in because they would be detected as magical and will stop us from going in.
I'm gonna let them know if this thing leaves me. I don't know if it's going to explode or not, and that it's safer to be with me than to leave it elsewhere. And if they stop me, I'm gonna say, all right, if people die, that's on you.
So it sounds like I'm running back to the ship to go leave off all my stuff with in Peon's apartment. Just one of the Orky boys.
You take your card.
Or, in my room.
Yes, in your room.
You take your card of all your stuff and you walk back toward the gate, then make the realization of, oh wait, those are gates.
Those are gates.
Those are gates?
You're actively going to begin the process of trying to leave the city.
I see.
Are the gates closed?
Yeah,
They're always.
Were the gates closed when we arrived?
yeah,
Yes.
Yes.
We were let in
you were.
because they recognized
Vashnir.
Vashnir, right?
Yup.
I'm gonna flag a gate guard down. Arik, side quest, please. I'm gonna find a gate guard and make sure they know what I'm doing. Hey.
Hello there. What can I help you with?
Hi, sorry, I didn't think about how to word this. There's like a curfew thing going on? Or something?
At the moment, people are only being let in if we have some verified thing of their actual what they're doing in. Still some precautions after all the upset that was happening there in the north and west for a while.
Fair and understandable. Then it's it. As you can see, I'm in the city. Can I leave and then come back?
I can let you out, but can't guarantee I'll be able to come back in.
Even if I'm back in like 10 minutes?
Yeah, apparently there was some sort of weird parasite or plague thing to the north, and we don't want any of that getting inside the city.
Right, I actively was stopping that. So if I took a guard with me, could I leave and then come back?
They blink at you slightly desynchronized. You'd have to file for it.
You know what? I have an idea. Is it fine to bring someone to the gate? Not let them in, but just to the gate, so I could pass them something.
Potentially, or you could, depending on.
I don't want to go through the
what?
filing process because I feel like that's going to take a long time. I'm kind of pressed for time and want to get things done. So I'm trying to find the simplest way to get things done. If you don't mind.
You got some means to bring someone to the gate?
I can send a message out and hope they can come to the gate. You know, massive Skype shit over there.
So
I'm
can
sure
you send a
someone-
message? Or do you need to get a runner?
Arik, did we leave
You've
anyone
done
in
this. Don't
charge?
Eric me. What?
Huh?
I said, you've done this. Don't Eric me. What?
No, Arik, did we leave anyone in charge with a messenger badge on the ship?
You tell me.
I don't remember bringing any named NPCs with us. Just a random collection of working boys and
I know this. And your lieutenant's somewhere between Raktesh and the bad place / Nightbringer by now.
yeah. Yep. That stays away from here.
So go on. What's your plan?
I'm going to simplify this for you, Eric. I'm putting everything I own, including the soulstone at this point, into a bag of holding.
Okay.
That way, it's all ready to go.
Okie dokie. So he's putting away everything. Understood.
We're about to find out today if them soulstones act any different when we're not around. And it's in an extra dimensional space, so it immediately gets cut off for me, so I immediately lose concentration on everything. Or not concentration, the other one.
Attunement.
Yeah, that one. That fucking annoys the shit out of me, but you know, whatever.
Actually, I'm pretty sure it has to go the hour without being connected to people.
If they're on the same plane of existence, yes. If they leave that plane of existence, no. And technically bags of holding are separate planes of existence.
But you don't lose attunement on things if you just put them in the bag. They're fine. You just gotta, like, bring them out and pet them every now and then.
If that's what you say, I'll go with it, but that's not what I've read.
Otherwise, that'd be so tedious.
Yeah, that's the point.
How long does this filing process take?
To get back in?
Yes.
It depends. They'd have to read it, then make a determination, and blah, 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 blah.
It's not fine if you can just actively see me as I'm doing everything I'm doing.
I'm afraid not.
Was a parasite think even a problem down here?
No,
I heard it
because
didn't
we
trust
did
the
things
control.
like this.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you. Have a good day.
Alright.
Eric, where's our ship right now?
Somewhere outside.
Can I see it from the walls?
No. Built into mountain.
The walls of this this wherever we are.
Everything you're in
Are
is
they magical?
inside a mountain.
Are we in a mountain?
Yes!
I thought they were just massive walls around the city.
Hard counter,
No.
hard counter.
Eric, why must you do this to me?
It's been this way the entire time.
You know, give me the card back. Give me the card back.
No, I'm just gonna detour out of the city, to detour back into the city, and call it a day. No one will care. No one will notice.
No, I have fun with that though. Have fun. I bet that's so true.
Good luck.
Are you detouring?
I can find a place to detour from, but yeah.
Where you think
The
is
person-
500 feet away from fresh air?
We're in a mountain. Right.
Tune in, it's like 127 hours, Jodak. 147 hours? 27?
I think it's 27. 127. Yeah, 127 hour. Good movie.
127 hours? What is
Yeah.
127 hours?
A good movie you should watch. That is.
Somebody's rock climbing. They fall down.
Get your spoon
Good
ready.
Based off a real story, if I do recall.
Not fun.
Yes,
Not fun.
127 was based off of a real story, and I believe that's the movie where a guy falls in between two very...
But yeah, we gotta make him watch it.
So go on,
It's
Joe.
not hard.
What you doing?
Is that the one where the guy get his
It's-
arms trapped and he needs to cut it off to escape because he decided to go rock home by himself?
No.
There you go.
I know about the story. I didn't know about the movie.
I was about to say, it's also in the description of the movie. I was literally just saying the description of the movie when I was getting cut off. It's like, what the
You're
fuck?
assuming he was gonna read that.
I haven't looked up the movie. I haven't even seen it. I don't know what the art is.
Who's James Franco? Please confirm to me what you're doing.
I am looking for a place where I can detour out of the city.
It's about.
I do not remember how we got into the city. I thought we just walked up, just flew down next to the gate,
Big-ass
and they
gates.
asked us to move.
You got into the big ass gates.
Yeah, but I thought we landed in front of the gates.
You did.
Then we were asked to move.
So does that not mean that there's an open air space on the other side of the gates?
There should be. You just can't see it. Are you trying to sneak into the actual, guard facilities where they go in to possibly fight off things that are in front of the gates? Because otherwise, you don't have line of sight. Theodore, you can just teleport. You don't need line of sight. You just don't know where you're going.
I don't think I need to detour out, but detour back in. I should need to do, which is why I asked the walls of magic to stop me from doing so.
They might be. How would you know?
I have Eldritch Sight. The thing that lets me detect magic at will.
Well, if you're going to utilize that, then you'll see a light enchantment upon things. There's actually quite a lot of enchantment going on here in this city.
Can I know what the nature of this enchantment is?
Abjuration.
Thank you very much. I'm gonna go back to go find Dory.
You return to the bar. At this point, they have the halfling has returned, and they have some basic outfits for people. It seems like they're going along the lines of wait staff. So not quite tuxedo, but fancier clothing that isn't. It's fancy clothing for the purpose of serving someone fancy instead of fancy clothing for the purpose of being fancy.
In his head, I'm gonna ask, hey, you can turn into a mole or a bird or something, right?
What are you doing?
We're not allowed to leave the city, and they won't let me leave without filing a bunch of paperwork to come back in. So then I don't want to do that, so I was trying to find a way to circumnavigate their whole system.
Why?
So I can take our stuff to the ship and not have to deal with it being given to gestures towards gnome. Mentally.
You'd realize Lucas Ludokine is right there. Right? And he's not going in with us.
Do you think I trust Lucas with all my stuff?
As much as I hate to admit it, he's done nothing that's entirely untrustworthy up to this point.
That he's also done nothing that's entirely trustworthy up to this point.
Actively, he's the one who made us a fucking spy network.
He hasn't made a spy network. We're borrowing his for now, while he's trying to train our guys.
My point.
That hasn't come to fruition. That's not a trustworthy act.
Your paranoia is going to mean your death by my hands. Number one. Number two. Shut up and take your shit off. Put it in a bag. Give it to either Lucas or the halfling. And let's get going. We don't have time for your shenanigans. We don't have time for your bullshit.
This isn't shenanigans. This is, hey, we're giving God items. God beast items.
I
someone who
don't care.
Us.
I don't care.
Everybody else just sees an increasingly angry expression on these two as they stare at each other.
I don't care. You want to be a part of this little fucking escapade we have to do with the king? You're gonna do it this way. Otherwise...
Okay, go off. I'll just sit here.
Good luck.
No, have fun. I'll just sit here. I'll hold on to everything. Good luck. Don't get killed.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Your stuff's already off. It's already in the card.
Yeah, no, I can just sit here and be passive then. That's fine.
Give me my card back.
I have no reason to hold on to it, but also you can't take it in.
I didn't ask. Give me my fucking card back.
Yeah, go ahead. Take it. No, girl.
Can I find like a rock to hide the card underneath?
Perception check.
Halfling.
Oh no, I don't have dice out.
Halfling.
No, he's not getting my shit.
No, I'm not giving... You shut up too. My bag of holding. Here, halfling.
Hey, you can do whatever you want with your shit.
They kind of gesture to a table where there's a couple lying there now. It seems that they've divided it out into whose is what's.
If I don't get it back in its entirety, and trust me, I know what is there, I will kill you. But, here.
28 perception check.
You place it on the table. You look around. I'm guessing at this point in time you exit the bar with
Yeah.
your satchel o things. And...
Ricardo.
Well, yeah. And you're just kind of going, where's a good place to hide these? And you proceed to look around for a bit. Eventually, you step weird. And you find a piece of flagstone you can pull up.
Hell yeah. Lifts it up. Well, I'll make sure no one's looking first.
Make a stealth check.
Oh no, that number's not nearly as high as perception. 21.
You've made your stealth check. As you ring, unseat it, and I'm guessing slide the card in.
Yes.
And then you reseat it.
Correct.
And then you push it slightly too far and it goes inside the card and you go, wait, no, and pull it back in.
I turn the card over so it's face down.
Exactly.
So it just eats the world. There's gonna
Not
be
my
so much
problem.
dirt inside that card.
Hey, the door's shut. Actually, I checked the door. I don't know if Jodak shut the door.
I was about to say, the fucking rock just started sliding into the card, so it clearly was not shut.
Shut the door, then I put it face down.
You have set your card in defense mode.
Yes. No one knows what it could possibly be.
And then you mentally mark it. Caleb, just for my own sake of curiosity and tragedy, would Simulacrum Peon have been trying to befriend Lucas in this time, since they've been in line together for approximately ever. Before eventually, I'm guessing you're gonna send the halfling to go acquire them.
You know what? For you, Arik, yeah, he has been.
That's gonna be so sad. Understood.
I like to think that Simulacrum's trying to teach him how to make chalupas, but not actually doing it. Just saying how to make chalupas.
That's what they've been doing in line.
Fantastic.
There's an incredibly confused dwarf nearby. Has no fucking idea what a chalupa even is.
Well, if he asks, I'll gladly explain.
I ain't asking you, you're weird goblet folk.
At least I know what a chalupa is. I rejoined the party now that I've hidden my card.
Okay. And can I assume that they would have been grabbed out of line, or are you just leaving those two there?
I mean, do we want those two to come with us?
It depends on if you want them to do anything.
That seems more like a boss man question than a me question.
It's more to the party at this point, because you're basically just going to send the halfling to go grab them anyway. I don't think you guys are going to go run across town.
Also, Jodek, now you have no reason not to come with us because you didn't take your stuff out of the card, and now I've hidden it. So you already put your stuff away, so there's no reason for you not to come with us. But besides that, I mean, if we want Lucas and a second peon, opinions from the party.
I don't think we need either one of them. And more people means more of a threat presence when we appear in front of the king.
Than just us.
I think it was always the plan to be just us.
Sounds good to me. Tally ho.
And they shall continue bonding in life. Alright. So at this point, for the total understanding, who has anything other than the clothes on their back? And who else going in?
I have my soul stone, but that's it. And I go in.
I have nothing, but I'm a fiend.
I have my parasite.
Can't get rid of that.
I forcibly drag Jodek.
I have my sword.
Wait.
You have a sword?
My rapier, which is dismissed.
Okay. Magic bullshit.
I was sitting here going, yeah, you're gonna bring in the sword inscribed with the royal family's crest. I'm sure they'll not want that back.
I love that.
I mean, they can try to take it back, but no.
Does that mean that you put your stone in with peons things?
Yeah, I put my son in with the peon sinks.
Okay. Hey man, you could have stayed in the tavern and joined in on chalupa talk.
I mean, I could still
I was
could.
dragging him. He's not getting out of the session.
I could teleport.
He's
I can
gonna be
teleport away.
involved whether he likes it or not.
Mhm.
All
Do I
right.
have Missy Step? I probably don't.
Vashnir, confirm.
What's up?
Just got the clothes on your back. No, nothing else. No, you already said you just have your parasite. Okay. So the only one bringing anything in is Peon.
I'm not confident it won't explode. I do not wish for it to explode.
Are you sharing the fact that you haven't?
I see no reason not to. Everyone may have my shiny rock.
In that case, the Halfling's gonna pipe up. I don't know about that one.
I don't know if it's going to explode. I would prefer it not explode.
But it's likely to be found out, though.
Well, yeah, I'm not hiding it that well. Just in my pocket.
Well, the stealth mission doesn't go too well if you walk in and have something that supposedly only you have.
I guess that makes a fair point. Go give this to Lucas.
I was about to say, just do like I did and put it in a pocket dimension. It'll be fine.
My pocket dimension's hidden. I do not want to risk it being found.
You want me to just run this across town and give it to him in line?
Yep.
Okay. They'll pull it out
I'm
their
sure
hand.
you'll figure it out. I'll put it in their hand.
They take it and walk away.
Now, hopefully, it doesn't explode.
Some time passes. You don't see a fireball or a sun engulf the entire city. And then the halfling returns.
Good sign.
I also informed them of what you guys were doing. They sounded like they wanted to head back, in case you want to hop on one of your messenger's pouches and inform them. They've been standing there for a while. They don't have any chairs.
If someone wishes to send them a message. Me and Jodex, things are all hidden.
I'll do it
Okay.
before they be dismissed.
Are you sending them anywhere in particular? I say, thinking of the what-if scenario where you guys fuck shit up real bad, and I need to know where your friendly NPCs are.
I can't put a messenger's pouch inside a bag of holding, right?
It's more
Well,
of a
they're too-
teleportation destination. It itself does not have any extra dimensional spaces.
Okay. Because I know if you put a fucking... in one of those hole things inside a bag of holding, or a bag of holding inside one of those hole things, both of them explode.
Like, it's not a special storage place. It's just
Okay.
put
Teleport,
paper
got
in, it go where it need go.
Okay, got it. Making sure, because I did say I put everything I have inside a bag of holding, and I don't want to blow up this bar right now.
It's more like a weird 10-foot null space as opposed to an explosion. Makes a difference. It means you can't, like, black hole bomb
Well,
things. It's just
the
gone.
explosion is everything inside the bag explodes out of the bag.
Yeah, but
is the problem.
That's not as scary as black holes appearing around the place.
I have a lot of stuff. But no, if it doesn't explode, I'm fine.
Oakley dokley. Okay. You're all now dressed up in your servant attire. Those of you that require makeup to look normal have been made up.
I will just be a dwarf.
You see them with their little makeup kit. You fucking shift your face and body into something else. They look at you. Why didn't you do that before I gave you clothes?
I told you I could do this.
Why didn't you do it before I gave you clothes?
I told you I could do this. I told you I could just be a dwarf like 4 times.
They close their kit angrily throw a thing of foundation at you and walk out the door. They return a few moments later. With a new outfit. Alright, so assuming you don't have any special plans, they'll get out a small thing of paper. Here's a basic map of the castle. Right now, the king should be answering, what are they called? It's not partners, parishioners, no. The people that are asking for things. There's a term for it. You know what I'm talking about. Nobody else knows the term either.
You said the term as far as I was aware, parishioners. Or partitioners.
Partitioners? Maybe?
Yeah, it's partitioners. Like, you the king or high nobility would host partitioners that want something from you in your kingdom. Or duchy, or noble house, or what have you. Or you, as a Dutch a lord or lady, would go to your king and petition them to do something for you. So you would be a petitioner.
Okay. Anyway.
Thank you, Crusader Kings 3.
Anyway, they should be busy doing that. I imagine they'll be bored as hell. There is a guard present, but given that you're going in and being somewhat loud about it anyway, I don't think that should matter. I don't imagine they'll stab you to death for trying. Do you have a damn good argument prepared?
Hope so.
I was about to say, I don't know. Do you? The only guy that's going to be allowed to talk?
I had one thought up.
Should have written it down.
I thought about it when I was working.
Okay. Do you want to accrue any metaphorical bonus points on this mission of yours? I imagine not. It'd be unsafe.
Funny that you think we give a shit about being safe.
Well, the people that I work for would like a certain things looked at, but they're probably in areas that are going to be off limits, even to some of the higher up people there. I don't exactly know. Go on.
I'm not necessarily needed in the King's Chamber, and I can morph my form into literally anything in existence. So, I can get that done if need be.
Okay. Well, in that case, whenever they're doing their thing, if you're not going to be present, there's some documentation that we would like to try to acquire. We're thinking it should be stored here, and they'll point to one of the rooms on the map. But we're also imagining that it's not exactly going to be in open view.
Okay.
It should be sealed with this symbol, and they'll bring out a sketch of a seal of some type.
I'll commit it to memory.
Alright. If everyone is prepared, then follow me and your infiltration shall begin. They lead you across town. And eventually kind of sort of to the side of the castle proper. Where they then go down to a side entrance. Do a special knock. You see somebody open the door. And then gets handed a bag of stuff. And then you are all ushered inside. You are now inside the keep. You're all dressed as the butlery sort. What, if any, is your destination?
Well, seeing as there's literally nothing I can do to help you save it going to combat and being who I am in combat, I'm gonna try to get this done and over quickly. And make my way back to where y'all will be with the King's Chambers, unless y'all have anything y'all are going to do. Aside from just going straight to the king.
I will follow Vashnir.
That would be the best bet.
Oh, shoot.
What?
Oh, I didn't hear. My headset came off for a second there.
Oh.
Every 10 minutes, I'm going to cast Detect Magic. Just so I know what's going on around us.
There's just little veins going through the entirety of the complex that you see.
I just want to keep a mental map of where we're going as we follow Vashnir towards wherever he wants to go.
Well, is he beelining it? Or is he gonna try to, like, gauge the situation?
Not exactly beeline it, but listen on the like as we're like going in and like, don't be suspicious.
Okay.
Don't be suspicious. Don't.
So
be
you're trying to
suspicious.
clipboard walk effectively. Everybody doing so, make a performance check, just so I get a general gist of it.
I guess technically I'm also doing that, even though I'm not with them.
Well, you didn't just immediately turn into a bug and skitter off.
That's fair. I could just do that. Yeah, I'd probably just do that. Fuck it.
You leave your second outfit in a closet somewhere and just...
Yeah, pretty much. As unlike other shape change, this is actively a proper shape change, so I don't lose any of my stats as this bug. It's fucking weird.
I'm not charismatic, so that's an 8.
Understood.
I got a 2.
Understood.
23.
I got the lowest number I possibly could.
So,
You roll a natural 1? No, you rolled a 2.
Yeah. I rolled a natural 1. I have a +1 for a total of 2.
So Jodak, you're, let's be honest, a bit paranoid at this point. And these two? Vashnir's overplaying it. Like, too much. He's being the plebeianist of plebeians. And that's unacceptable here. Meanwhile, Peon is overplaying it too, but in the other way. Like he's giving off the air of like the head butler. And that's also not okay.
Ash is a noble. He's never needed to act like common folk. I don't know what Peon does. Can I
Summon
just
16 wolves.
you do summon wolves and throw suns? You're very good at both of those. Would you like some tips for how to?
Sure, yeah.
Like
Seems like
servants.
good idea.
As you're like, oh god, I've got to save this, and try to pull him aside. Another butler rounds the corner with a tray of things, and they're like, yeah, you help me out here. And they will point to E6. Oh, Jotek.
Right. Sure. Right. Of course.
Follow me, grab a
Carry on,
tray, and let's get things delivered where they need to be. Come on, chop.
In the head to the two. Hide in the closet, please. Don't draw attention to yourselves. Or carry on. I'll follow along, grab a tray, help the good out.
So they have successfully just stolen you, and you are now consigned to labor. Understood. Peon and Vashnia. Jodak told you to find a closet and sit in it. And then ran off.
Asshole. I follow you.
Or I guess we're in some closet.
Alright, we find a closet and get into the closet together.
You're just gonna sit there until someone comes and finds you.
Dark in here. If Vashon doesn't leave, I don't leave.
We were told this for some reason. Okay.
Alright. Tadori. You're a bug. You growl. Somebody sees a bug. Goes, tries to swat the bug. Oh shit. Bug AC can't be high, right?
Well, it has my AC, right?
Theoretically. But
20?
Here's the thing. They actually rolled really high.
That's fine. I don't care. I have 151 health as a bug.
Well, guess what? You just got punched for 3 damage.
I'm just gonna keep skittering and doing my job.
They do a little scream and then run away.
I'm gonna be a different bug now, though. I don't know what's common in stone, in mountains. Like, what the f-
The door opens. People bring their things in with them. That's how bugs work.
No, I know, but I just don't know what's common in a mountainous area. I've not really lived in a mountainous area.
Think along cities instead of mountains, because whereas the other things are there, it's everything you'd find in a city.
Oh, okay.
With the centipede.
And there's a bunch of people living here, so moths would make clothes and grain.
Listen, all that one guy knows is that he punched a bug real good and it still lived and he's scared now.
I could have killed him. I could have killed him as a bug and no one would have known.
Have you ever taken a shoe to something and then it crawls after that? That's the level of terror in his eyes.
You see, the problem with that is I've done that to spiders and not only had the spider walk away unharmed, but also had the spider not walk away unharmed, but a billion other spiders walk away unharmed.
It's more the former, so you know exactly the amount of...
What the fuck? I'll put it this way. I have shotgun blasted with a 12-gauge shotgun buckshot at a banana spider, and it lost a leg and made a new web.
Don't do that.
Like it wasn't even bothered.
So,
And I didn't go back in those woods for a while.
So, Jodak, you are, currently delivering lunch to people. You find the work is somewhat chaotic. There's no real, like, this person ordered this delivered here. It's more, take these trays, bring it to people, do it now. You find yourself running back between a dining area and a kitchen. It does seem that there's some sort of small noble gathering going on. But the king himself is currently absent. As you get what must surely be your third tray of some sort of fried fish, or grilled fish, I guess, really, out to the tables.
Are they talking about anything interesting or anything worth noting?
What are the parameters of that in your head? Because a lot of it's like random noble stuff. Like they're tossing out names, but it's not really names you recognize. And a lot of the stuff they're talking about isn't stuff that you really is in the same sphere as you. Like they're talking economics and things like that.
I specifically mean anything from outside of the noble area, potentially referencing either the king or the king, I guess. Any threats coming to the city, the threat of the plague, if they've heard about the threats of what we've been doing, essentially.
No, you don't really hear any of that. It's mainly things like, oh, the price of this fruit went up this much. How dare those lazy commoners not be supplying it as much as they should, type deal.
Is there ever a chance where I can just slip away?
There are tons, but you seem to be living your new reality.
At some point, I have to hope that Beyond Investor went off to go do something.
Like at no point in time does it seem like you can escape and not be rude about it and leave somebody else to pick up the slack.
Say again?
At no point in time do you see an opportunity to leave and not be rude about it. Like just foist your workload onto some unsuspecting individual.
Well, that's fine. If there happened to just be a servant, like, cleaning somewhere at some point, I can just foist my work off on.
You're gonna find somebody who's busy cleaning and just be like, hey, do this now.
I mean, that's what happened to me. I was busy doing something, and they said, hey, do this now.
Heartless, but easily done.
It's what needs to be done, then I need to get back, so we can continue what we were doing.
Are you two just being closet boys?
Bastion, guess how many fingers I'm holding up?
Middle one.
How do you know?
Yes.
Why, you're in charge.
Alright, Jodak, you make your way back to the area where you left those two. Make an investigation check to find the right closet.
16.
Okay. This tells me how long it will take for you to find the right closet. Back to Tadori.
Hola.
You believe you're nearing the destination marked for you.
Okay.
As you're going through, you see a more robust stone door.
So you brought up seeing,
Yeah?
and I'm a bug.
Yeah?
How have I adjusted to this?
Poorly.
I figured. Thank you.
But you see a more robust stone door than the other ones that you've encountered thus far.
Is there a gap at the floor or at the top for like letting air circulate?
There is, but you also see strange sigils carved into it.
Oh, motherfucker.
Hey, the mean option was, okay, you go and bwamp, bwamp, good job, idiot.
Shit. I don't know how to get past a magic door.
While he
I don't have any
ponders,
of my
Caleb
stuff.
has the tavern crew gone to, now let's make some chalupas and stolen the kitchen yet? Or are you guys doing other things?
I say they can make some chalupas.
Requisition the kitchen, we're making chalupas, baby.
Chalupa time.
Understood.
Again.
They're having a good time. The simulacrum can't learn. This is what you were into at the time. It's still into that.
Chalupas are good.
Timeline, we're still at Tadori.
As Bug, I'm gonna cast Identify on the door.
Door
Try to see.
is a
Try
door.
to figure out. I was about to say to try to figure out what's enchanting it or what's happening.
Oh man, I'm sorry to do this.
That's fine.
Identify as a material component, does it not?
I don't think so. Hold on.
It does. It's a pearl.
Arcane focuses aren't magical, and I always use an arcane focus.
Which you didn't bring in.
Yeah, fuck. I can go steal a pearl from a bedroom. That's fine.
You go investigate for it.
Morphs into dung beetle.
You back off on that and try to find an area where someone might have misplaced some jewelry. You make an investigation check.
Okay.
Yeah, no, when I said you guys left everything, you left everything.
22.
Okie dokie. I understand how long that'll take for you to find an area where someone might have misplaced some jewelry. There's probably some noble, like, staying over area here in the keep. That only makes sense. Guest quarters. Okay. But however, that links the timeline to those three again. Jodek, you open one of the closets. It's been a few
I
closets.
also need an owl feather.
Good luck on that one.
I could just be an owl and take off a feather. That doesn't work. I know.
Become a clam. Begin to create pearls.
I could technically, right?
Hold on, this might take a minute. Playing the long game. I made this.
the fucking best part is, like, actively the best part is I could be a clam the size of a small island and make the universe's largest pearl.
Anyway, Jodak, you find the right closet. Two inside just awkwardly staring at each other.
There you are. So,
Yes.
I'm sorry, ready to keep going?
Yes.
I didn't mean literally hold up in a closet, but I figured when I said it, after I said it, you might actually do so.
Your tone of voice implied we were doing a very bad job.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've done images through Mindspeak before. Can I just display to them what they look like from the outside?
It's kind of caricatured because of your opinion on them. But sure.
I think it was silly and very obvious. And I'll try to portray that.
And just like that, I changed the animation inside of your minds.
Wow, I look
So I
good.
appear to you all the time.
Get Antrim, Jodak?
Sorry. What'd you say?
Is this how I appear to you all the time?
There's a simple concept. You know what it's like having three different ways you view the world? You can't just smash them all together and get a perfect picture.
Why not?
Because then you
I
get
would-
sensory overload, and that's awful, and I don't want to do that to you.
Okay.
I mean, you don't sense the thoughts of everyone that's around you all the time, constantly. If suddenly you started hearing the thoughts of 3,000 people, would that not be overwhelming?
I mean, that's only like 2,997 more than I already hear. I think it's fine.
Right, so yeah, what were we doing again?
King.
Tips and tricks.
That works too.
Sorry,
There's
y'all.
apparently a noble gathering. It's over there. I might just go and get back to that. Try to glean some information off of them. But they seem to just be doing a bunch of noble things. No offense, of course. And just talking about sales and the price of things and bleh, all that nonsense. But the king wasn't there, so that's one direction we don't have to go.
Good to hear.
But that does tell us there's a bunch of nobles just sitting around the castle over there. So if you're ready to get going,
Onward.
Yes.
Make the checks again.
can I help them?
No. Because you have to make your own check. And that's how that works.
If I get high enough, can I, like, subtract from my skill to help them?
I see this one does better. What is that? Two targets.
It's like a baby skill challenge, and you know the mechanics on
15.
those, so don't ask that question.
Got a 15 on.
15 for Vashni.
I went the opposite way and got the highest number I could possibly get with a nat 20 of 21.
21 for Pion.
26.
Jodak continues. They've refined their techniques. You guys just heading straight for the King's Court now?
Yeah, we just had to talk about it at the closet.
Same
You
way.
had a talk in the closet.
Gotcha. Hey, the camera wasn't there for their closet talks. We know how it started. We don't know what else happened.
I guess I'm sorry for pulling you out prematurely.
That's when I started this.
Get your mind out of the gutter. God. We're co-workers.
I didn't assume you weren't. I just assumed I interrupted your conversation.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about?
You can read my mind. Why would I tell you?
That's true. I tried not to, though.
And I appreciate that. I greatly appreciate that. You know, there's very little privacy I get in this mind, so I appreciate it.
You do share it with 3, 4 people?
2.
3.
2.
I included you in the count.
Well, then you wouldn't have to say you share it. Because you saying you share it implies me not being part of the count. Anyway.
You're just bad at math.
It's okay, I can't swim.
As you near the throne room, you see a long line of people stretching outside the front door. Some guards posted, just not like a heavy guard presence, but enough to where if something were to happen, there would be guards there. That is the, for lack of a better term, the front entryway into the throne room. Anyway.
You waiting in line or?
No, we're servants. We don't wait in lines. But we also don't show ourselves in front of the common
I feel
folk.
like lines are the exact things servants would wait in. But you're the boss.
I mean, we wouldn't go and see the Lord in the first place.
So where to then?
How long is the line?
Stretching outside.
That's not the question I meant to ask. I meant to ask when we were outside, was the line still going out?
Yes.
Or, okay.
It is very long.
Super long.
Like it's
That
people
depends
bring
how
their
soon
own
you want-
chairs level long.
How soon do you want to go and see the king? For prosperity's sake, I will say, most of these conversations are happening telepathically.
Okay.
We have a bit of a time limit.
Then you want to go try to convince the guards that you have something urgent to talk about? To report?
Why is that not the goal?
That's to the king, but convincing the guards to go clear out partitioners is a whole other thing. I think.
It feels just like one step of the overall arching plan. That's just me. Again, I go where Vashner goes, so.
Yeah, Fashion.
Yes.
How do you want to get in? Key scores are right there, but he's still seeing to partitioners. So
That is.
The true most difficult enemies. Doors and... Okay, go be rude.
Door.
Manners and doors.
I still am debating on going back to helping the dinner service because they seem swamped. And I kind of just foisted duties off onto some random dude.
They are suffering right now.
You don't work here.
And it is all your fault.
It
You
doesn't
don't
make me
work
not feel bad. They were busy doing something else, and then suddenly I gave them another task to do.
As you guys determine what it is you want to do, Tadora, you've managed to find some jewelry.
Okay.
You do luck out and find a pearl of the required specifications.
Can I find like a quill that would be owl feather quill?
That's a different investigation check, buddy.
God damn it.
Roll for bird.
Bird roll. I think that's 21, if I did my math right. Yeah, 21.
Not this time.
God damn it!
Gonna have to get creative.
I have to pluck a feather, that's what I have to do! Shit.
You should just turn. Never mind.
Fuck.
I was curious how the bug was going to move a pearl around. Now I get to see how a bug moves a pearl and a feather around.
Easy. Fastest bug you've ever seen in the West. Dung beetle. 40 feet a turn.
But the feather.
I
so
will
long.
make the feather. I will make the feather when I get to the door. I can't carry it.
Scuttle beetle. Scuttle. You of course get spotted by another member of the waitstaff who goes, oh. They miss you.
I continue to scuttle.
Yeah.
Very fucking quickly.
After you turn a couple corners, they release they stop their pursuit.
Go away.
I'll say you managed to make it back to the door.
At the door, is there like a little area I can hide in before I try to get into the door itself?
Negative.
Fuck. Fuck.
Good visibility on this here door.
How well traveled is this door?
Not particularly, it's just very visible.
Okay, I'm going to, as quickly as possible, grow a fucking owl feather.
Finger.
And once I have done this, and I have plucked it from, and it has popped off of my body, I will cast Identify on this fucking door.
General Arcana. Just to parse it.
What?
Roll an Arcana, just to parse the things you're seeing.
Oh. Okay. 23.
Okay. Yeah, it is alarmed.
Yeah.
It is alarmed.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh.
What more does it need to be, James?
I'm a bard. I could change spell.
Spell magic.
I can change. I don't have it currently, but I could, on a long rest, I could have changed spells. But it's too late for that. Can't be for bug. And the alarm is only if I enter the area in which the alarm signifies.
I.e.
At my vantage point of bug, can I see through the gap into the door to see how big the room on the other side is?
The room on the other side looks sizable.
And with knowledge of alarm...
If you cross that
Is the
threshold,
radi-
you're gonna get got.
Yes, but does teleporting count as crossing that threshold?
Unknown, but you didn't check the area past the door for anything that might deal with that. Do you wish to take the chance?
I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out who did this. And I'm going to kill them.
It's a basic alarm on a secret room.
I don't care.
Level 1 spell.
I don't care. Is there like a desk or anything in that room?
Mayhaps. You can't tell from your vantage point, bug.
Okay. Dung beetles don't have wings, so I need to transform into a bug that has wing. Do a cockroach. It'll be fine. And I don't care. I don't know how big the ceiling is, but I'm gonna assume that the top of the door is roughly where the ceiling is. So I'm gonna teleport into the back of the room at the height of the door with D door.
Teleporting in, roll a D100.
God. 93. Okay.
All right. You
That's
are
not
not
good.
shoved into just some horrible splinching situation. But you do teleport in. You're like, haha, I made it. And then you're just kind of free falling as bug. Yeah. As you do so, you see some sigils light up on the ceiling. And then this little light ephemeral glow begin to emanate from the walls. As it very quickly and forms a little dome in the center of the room, which you're in.
I said the back of the room.
Well, you're wherever you are.
Am I trapped in here now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it starts on the edges of the wall, then it very quickly shunts in toward the center. Until approximately a human-sized creature could stand there and have to crouch. And be stuck in a little dome.
Okay.
So it's really spacious for you right now.
I'm just a bug.
Bug.
Do I see anything in the immediate? Can I see through the domey thing?
Yeah, it's like a weird palish yellowish, but yeah, it's see-through. All around the area, you see bookshelves and storage cabinets and things like that.
Can I see anything in the immediacy that has the symbol that I committed to memory?
No.
Okay, that's fine. I will wait for whatever, I guess.
Alright, he's captured. Other group.
This is fine.
Did you decide what you're doing?
I follow Vashni.
We're gonna have to be a little rude.
How rude is a little rude?
Well, we gotta talk to this guy as soon as possible. And the longer we stay here and mill around, guys aren't gonna last forever. At some point our cover's gonna get blown. The longer we stay.
Tadura, you hear distant footsteps. They sound hurried, rushed, and dramatic. Just to accentuate his line. Camera's still on you guys.
Go be rude.
I can't just be rude on my own.
I follow you. Anywhere you go, I am going. You just get to be the one that talks. You're the face.
How many guards are there?
Yeah. Fair amount, it's not excessive.
Enough that we really don't want to deal with them if we don't need to.
Enough to where if the peasants decide to revolt, they're going to be pushed out. But not enough to where, like, fend off the invading horde.
If you would like, I can cause a disturbance to send the guards away.
And that's what I was gonna suggest.
There are guys just randomly. How many people? There are lots of people in line, right?
Yeah.
I want to shove one of them.
Rude.
You push them away.
Telepathically shove one of them. So,
Okay.
looks like someone is, trying to start something in one of the lines.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
You pick your target. They're not expecting to be shoved. They lose their footing, fall back, crack their head on the stone floor.
I meant shove them into the person in front or behind them.
Okay.
Not shove them from my point of view.
You shove somebody forward. I watch it. Sorry, I tripped. Gotcha. Too tired to fight.
We've been staying here for a long time.
If only I had a caterpillar cocoon.
Does Catapult have
A
a...
good idea!
Polymorph someone into something.
No, I could just do that!
Turns the caterpillar begins weaving. life
do it
as
every
bug.
Worried about you.
They found their perfect life form. They don't gotta deal with nobody. They're just a bug.
Bug. If we're trying to cause a distraction, I can light someone on fire. I don't know if we want to light someone on fire.
Peon, real quick.
Yeah, what's up?
Just from what I understand of the situation, aren't you guys gonna be the distraction anyway? Like, you're gonna run in and be like, oh, we're the man of valor, and then it's gonna be like, oh, blah, 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 blah.
Sure.
So, like, why haven't you just ran in yet? You have the element of surprise, right? Yeah? Just fucking go.
I thought we were trying to be peaceful.
Well, you are, but there's no... Like, this ends with you going, we're these people and we're important.
I convey this information to Vashnir. Hey, the hag in my nose makes a really good point. We're supposed to be a distraction anyway. Why don't we just run in?
How many people are blocking our path in, though?
They aren't blocking the path because there are guards there that stop people from being disorderly. But I think that you're more than a match for a guard who's expecting... No, stop that. To work. Like, the vibe right now isn't we're on lockdown, it's, yep, people are filing through. It's about as much resistance as, like, cutting in line at a cheap theme park.
Also, if need be, I can just summon 24 wolves.
Let's not do that.
I said if need be. There's no material components for that spell, so I can just do it.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
It is, however, the first time I would cast it with concentration, and that pisses me off.
Oh, right, because you had a attunement stuff that says you didn't have to.
Yeah, it's specifically for that one spell. But if we need to, I can. But preferably, I think we can just run in and go, we're the Band of Iron. I think that's what the hag thinks, not me. That's what the hag thinks. My bad.
It's okay, I'll be your phone guy.
Stop.
What was that, Jodek?
I said, truthfully, it is just the nobles who are trying to stop us, not, these common people. So, guards might have to consider it a major issue if you just run up and say, hey, we have a major problem that cause destruction to the entire town. Country. World. That sounds like a threat, now that I've said it out loud.
Well, maybe say we have information about it and we would like to stop it. Just edit the connotation. That's not a word.
Or if we can just push everyone to the side and just barge right on in.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that feels very rude.
We're going to be rude. There's no way around it. Deal with it.
But I feel bad.
Whenever you feel bad,
Okay.
Jodek, just stop. Stop feeling.
As they muster the courage for the final push. The door opens. A worried-looking dwarf walks inside, surveys the area, looks
Bug.
down at the cage and sees a bug.
Bug.
That's only supposed to go off if somebody were to teleport in. How the fuck's that doing there? Bug.
Bug.
You a druid or something?
Just skittering around like a bug.
Trying to play the long game, Mr. Druid? Alright. Well, that's why I have this thing built in. And you'll see them touch a different sigil on the wall. And then the area that you're in will erupt into flames. Your regen is better than the flame damage.
I'm also immune.
Bug.
After a few moments, the flames will stop. So you're definitely not a normal bug.
Bug.
I'm just gonna be a bug. I've committed.
Fire didn't kill it. What the fuck am I gonna do with it? I don't know what it is. To kind of like tap the outside of the bubble. You're stuck in there, right?
It's just bug.
Gonna go get some help. You don't move. And they'll like walk. They'll like walk backward out of your line of sight.
Bug.
This is the best part of my life so far. Fucking with people.
Meanwhile, back at the throne room. Somebody has to pull the trigger, come on.
We
Are you in the
go
room now?
forward.
You can be if you wish to be. The only one stopping you is a guy who's not paid enough to deal with your bullshit.
We go into the room.
Barrel through if we have to.
You barge on through. The practitioner that's currently talking is going on about some sort of like a trade problem that they've been having and trying to get it whatever. As you go in, sitting atop the not terribly opulent, honestly, throne is who you're presuming to be the Dwarven King. Very dark black hair, just across his entire thing. Regalia on the lighter suit of armor that they're wearing has the bloody drake, as you would imagine. The same thing you've seen on Jodak's armor your entire adventure. And they will look up at you three and pipe up. You're interrupting. What's the problem?
You're the royal and the boss.
Just choking on a piece of candy.
Fashion your dice.
Fucking Jolly Rancher. Please. Come out. One part. It's still there.
Is that one okay? And they'll look at the other two that came in.
You'll be fine. Just you'll be fine in a moment.
You wanna tell me what's going
Yeah,
on?
no
here?
more important.
Oh, he's gone.
More important matters.
Well, you're interrupting right now. You're being very... What's going on that I couldn't wait?
There's a war coming. We need to. Unite out. Unite all the kingdoms.
They blink at you, obviously confused.
I'm gonna pull my thing to Vashnir from the Band of Iron. He hasn't seen her face yet.
So are you good there? Have you gotten whatever was choking you off? Out of you?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Not you, Bug.
Bug.
So what the hell's going on here? Why are you interrupting the partitioners? They're speaking on very important economic matters that require my personal attention.
Economic matters are gonna mean nothing if the world we know is destroyed.
That person now looks so insulted.
Can I get an insight on that, please?
Toward whom?
The king, when he said speaking on important matters.
Sure.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but it sounded like sarcasm. Or
Well,
like
the
he was
fact that
tired
they
of it.
yawned mid-word? You can take that for what you think it means. Or you can roll an insight and I'll give you an official descriptor.
20 total.
It's not something they're interested in, but it's something that they're supposed to do.
Thank you very much.
Alright, start from the top. Your whole coffin bit kind of threw you off there for...
But
What?
sorry about that. Through a ton of traveling. From the information we've gathered, there's a great war coming. And unless we have all the countries and kingdoms and everybody unite, there's a war we cannot win. And nobody wants to make nice. Join together. Fight it. Not yet.
And who did you say you were?
Vashniel Rock Hollow. Here with the Band of Iron.
And I've been told that that's some sort of mercenary band acting to the north? Going through, taking towns for... Given the name, probably your father / liege lord?
I guess you could say that's true. I am trying to band all the kingdoms together to fight this war.
I don't know if you're getting cut off or just speaking very haltingly.
It is haltingly. Kind of having it. How many other people have I talked to about the war that's coming? They're like, yeah, it's always the same thing. Nobody believes me.
Okay. Can you give me some more information about what it is your father's been doing, by the way? Because, like, a lot of these, and they'll, like, gesture toward the person that was just talking earlier, are coming up because of some trade disputes. What's going on in the north?
Was that about the... Was that about the... Is it the parasites?
That might be what he's talking about.
I'm gonna give him like a general rundown
You're gonna
without
You're gonna need to say
giving up.
these. I'm sorry.
Okay. I believe A lot of that was caused by um, the parasitic creatures that came out of Forbidden Zone, and we had to take care of that again.
Quarantined here, and then business returned to as usual once you guys were doing your thing, so I'm guessing that that's been handled, except you used the word again.
Yes, it was halted for a time, and it came back. So we had to make sure the quarantine stayed.
At this point, I feel like you have a lot to say. Guards, clear the chamber. We're not taking any practitioners at this point in time. And you just hear the angriest line. Well, more like the saddest line. As people are ushered out and the main doors are closed. They'll get off their throne and walk down to a smaller table that's in the area. And then gesture across it. Have yourselves a seat. Go over this at proper. Let me understand why it is that you're here.
Okay, I'm waiting for everybody to clear out because it's gonna take a little bit.
They're not happy about it. But they
I
go.
understand, and we try to wait in line like everyone else. Write letters earlier. I believe one is someone or other people were trying to keep us from speaking.
Well, with the quarantine that's going on around town due to those weird things that were happening, outside of special cases, we're having some difficulty with some of the actual supplies, which are causing a lot of issues with them. I keep telling them the tent town seems okay, but, well, not even a tent town, it's just an exterior city at this point, but this is where you go if you're special, so this is where they want to be.
I believe some of the nobility here tend to like me too well.
Well, from
May
what
have played a
I've...
part
Sorry.
in keeping us from speaking. So, pardon the intrusion. I had to speak to you as soon as I could.
Well, the summary I've given you is essentially what I've been told of you.
I understand. It is hard to get anybody to really believe this story.
And what is this story in full detail?
We heard of the tales of the Soul Stone.
Vaguely aware.
They were created and spread out to help aid and fight in this war that's coming. And possesses a couple of them. There's probably still others spread around. But even with them, they're just that, an aid. The stones and the users alone will not be able to fight when what's coming. And to try to unify all the countries and together, as you know, have bad blood. For some reason or another. And getting countries and kingdoms to fight side by side again has so much history between them, whether it's good or bad. Never easy. Especially when there's no gold to be gained, no land to be gained. How do you convince a kingdom to fight a war that they believe is not true?
Was that an actual question? It sounded rhetorical.
Oh no, that was like an actual question. That last one.
How do you convince your kingdom to fight a war they believe isn't true?
There's no proof I can show anybody, really. Can't just drag them into the, on the ship. Like, oh look, there's these crystals.
Crystals.
Do we actually keep any of those? The crystalline? No, wait, we don't have it on us. It doesn't matter. Wasn't that part of the thing?
Yeah, there's a crystal lattice in the Sea of Stars, which is not public knowledge.
I thought we had some on our ship when we grabbed some. I can't remember if we did or not.
Oh.
You have several large shards of it, because it embedded itself into our ship, and I stole some.
It's not with us, is it?
Nope.
But even then, it's just a chunk of crystal.
Check out this rock.
And I got this other rock that makes me turn funny.
They're very cool.
There's a lot of rocks.
Photorealistic hand of a pebble on it. What's this about a crystal?
They're crystallid-like creatures. At least from the little bit we've seen.
Where?
Your stars.
What's that?
A plane between planes. Especially ships can travel there. You never know where you're going to land when you enter and when you exit.
Sounds like mage things.
Yes.
So something that isn't here is doing things... Okay.
There are some that have been here before. We've fought one. Just one. Semblance of it. Or... yeah, we did get a stone from one of them, right?
I don't think you fought any crystalline organisms.
Oh, we did. I thought there was one that was it stabbed the shit out of me.
James' stone.
Yeah, that was James's stone, though. It seemed to
Thought it
have a
was in a
special
crystal
interaction. It was in a crystal, but it seemed like that thing had... It wasn't that crystal doing things.
Mm. I'm gonna backtrack and yeah, that's the closest thing. That's the closest we've ever got to it. And the crystal that stabbed the ship.
The other party fought some, but I don't think that you guys have.
Nope. I was only there for the castle.
The fact that the other party fought some shows how long ago.
I'm gonna retell the counts that happened to me. It was the ship, and that was the possible.
So you're saying there's this weird null plane where people are taking ships and just quickly traversing the land?
Yes.
I'm guessing that that's the Imperial of suddenly appearing shit. I always thought it was just teleportation.
In a way, you could be seen that way. A month's travel could be broken down to at least. Well, it seems it could. For everyone on the outside, maybe a day, if not less. Or it could be more.
Alright,
could
well. I guess that gives me some Imperial secrets. But how does their reckless experiment lead to some sort of a war?
The experiments is not what brings them. The prophecy, in a way. These stones used to be more. They were weapons. They drove these things back. I guess it's their time. They've waited long enough, and they want to reclaim what they believe is theirs.
Who's they?
Crystal-like creatures.
Is it a bunch of little
God
ones or
wars.
one big one?
Wouldn't know. I don't have too much information on these beings.
Key
A lot of
points.
it's found a mystery.
Key point though, it seems that you're saying that there is some sort of a invasion coming from this magic ether place to here.
Yes. It can spawn anywhere and everywhere. They may have more control over this sea of stars than we do. More than likely they do.
And that's worse than the parasite that took over half the country.
A lot worse. An enemy that could spawn in the middle of your city any given time without warning. An entire army flooding your city, your towns. And to be able to vanish in just the same. And they move on to the next. The next. So there's nothing left.
Here's the problem. I don't doubt your sincerity, but you're basically saying because magic and then talking about an enemy that no one's seen. Except maybe the Imperials, and they're not talking about it, because they don't talk to people.
Everyone has something to hide, whether it's secrets, trade, gold, land. What's in it for someone else? What's in it for the next kingdom? Everyone believes they're their strongest, they have the best army.
And if we're talking about what's in it for people, I'd be bereft to not mention how your father seems to have suddenly found himself in a lot of power. All those petitioners, as you saw, are upset because a lot of the supply lines have all been disrupted on account of his actions. How do you
Not his
explain
actions
that?
that brought those creatures out.
Well, no, he only did those things because of the creatures, but what spawned the creatures?
I actually found the source of that.
Can I assume that it's as proofless as your magic invisible stone army?
Yes. Someone brought them out
Oh.
to cull the weak.
believe your friend said no. And you are. Apologies, I guess I have not properly introduced myself, then I guess since you're here, you would know who I am. Runyov III, Drakeblood, King of Diakov, and your rightful lord. How can I help you?
Dude, that was strategic.
That was toward
Sorry,
Joe.
can you see his name again? I was trying to write down his name. I didn't write it down. Can you say it one more
Runyov
time?
Drakeblood III.
All right, Drakeblood III.
Runyov?
I think it's hard.
Phonetics. Always use phonetics. If you know what it sounds like, write it down like it sounds. That's always been a pet peeve of mine whenever somebody's name is spelled weird and then you have characters pronouncing it differently. As someone with my name, it bugs me.
The deal we were into. Every time we get a new name in Rogue Trader, and then they pronounce it differently when they decide to speak their own lines for once. Yes, it's nice to meet you. I apologize for the interruption.
They're still looking at you expectantly. Like you're supposed to do something at this point.
He introduced himself as a king. We should bow in his presence or something.
You can do whatever.
Do I know the customs of the location?
Only as much as you think you do.
Can I ask Fashion real quick what the customs of the locations are? Like I said. Just so I don't do anything weird.
Your friend's freaking out. Introduce yourself.
I thought I just did.
I didn't hear you.
I said I'm Jodek. Jodek Theodore? What's my last name? Theodore. Cool. Yeah, no, I'm Jodek. It's nice to meet you. I apologize for the interruption, is what I said. I believe.
It's been long enough. Have you lost your train of thought?
For the most part, yes. You were saying that we have no proof of the sorts of these slime creatures. The proof exists. It's just whether or not you're willing to go verify it. That is the issue.
I would tell you to produce it, but I'm going to assume you also have nothing currently, as far as physical items go.
Physical items on hand? Not at all, no. The physical proof exists inside the people who were previously infected, and it exists in the Forbidden Zone currently. What we were trying to come and warn you about was we are aware of what the source of these slimes were and have seen proof that another creature of said the source of the slime creatures is a dead being, and a living being with more malicious intent is coming to try to wipe most of us out. All of us out. And that's what we were trying to come warn you about.
Did you just tell me that you are aware that the thing in the Forbidden Zone, like the thing that makes it forbidden, is dead? Is that what you just told me?
No. The thing that makes it forbidden is actually... Yes, that's exactly what I just said.
When the fuck did that happen?
It's always been dead. It's always been dead.
Then it wouldn't be making more living slime things, would it?
That would make sense, but it's magic.
Do you want me
And
to
it's the
above
second.
table say that you're just wrong and it's alive, or are you trying to
No, I know
fool
it's
them?
alive.
Okay.
I'm not exactly trying to fool them, but I'm also not trying to give them everything. So, when I say dead, I mean, for the most part, inactive. Not actively doing anything.
Actively incorrect. Make a deception check.
Is that incorrect?
Actively incorrect. The last time you saw that thing, it was bursting out of an underground chamber to destroy ships.
I don't know, but during the slime creature invasion thing, it was inactive.
That's the source of it. The fuck are you talking about?
20 total.
They're just confused.
My point being, if you want proof, there's a way to get it. It's just whether or not to believe it after seeing it. That is the question.
Well, what's your claim that you intend on backing up?
Then we need to start preparing for a massive invasion that will destroy. the
Not
world.
that part, that's his
Okay,
claim.
right.
What's your claim of proof that you want to back up? What are you saying you have to make it to where we know why that started?
More magic. And the sayings of more magic.
You see his eye twitch. Goblin fella,
Use legend
might I
lore.
ask your name?
Peon.
Hi, Peon. Nice to meet you. Do you have something that can only be called because magic that you would like to bring to my attention?
No.
Alright. Do you have anything you'd like to bring to my attention?
Have you ever had a chalupa?
Is that where it's like a crunchy thing inside of a soft thing with like a meat or something inside?
Yeah.
I think I've tried it once. It wasn't very good though.
Oh, so you had a bad chalupa.
They don't really serve a lot of things here. They go, oh, that's peasant food, and then they say blah. But like whenever we go out to the arena, normally we can get some things there, and they're normally pretty good.
I can make you a real good chalupa.
I'll have to contact the kitchen. Your friends here
Sounds
are
good.
talking a lot of doom and gloom, but they're not really giving me anything to act on.
I do believe the goal is getting you to agree to join us in this fighting this crystalline thingy-mabobber, because otherwise it's going to kill everyone, and we don't really want that.
Well, obviously, if there's a threat to the nation, something will be done to help defend it, but they're not being specific as to what it is they're asking for. Like,
We're
are they asking
for your
for...
support militarily?
Are you so they're so they're requesting I bolster defenses in the towns because something ominous is coming? Just send troops everywhere? Is it as simple as that, or is there more?
Bashir, is it as simple as that?
No. I'm trying to do meet all the king, all the royals. Have them all down every way. Come together to work together. soon as we start getting people added to this massive army, until I have any other royalty backing,
Well, at this time,
I hold no water. I hold nothing. Just me and my word. But if I can get other kings, other royalty, come and join, there's more power to be had speaking to the other kingdoms, the other nobles.
Alright, I understand.
They will now see it as a threat.
You're not asking for physical reinforcements here. You're asking for power and validity in your statements.
Yes.
Because I can provide you physical troops. I can bolster defenses along the areas. Diakov isn't involved in an external war right now. The Citadel has seen to that. Coalition, sorry. And honestly, the highest tension is coming from you and your people, who are kind of grumbling about Imperial rule and claiming that we left them to their own when there really wasn't much we could do about it. If you're asking for a united Diakov, then we need to work something out with those who cling to your father. If they turn all their attention back here to the royal stronghold, as it were, then there would be less dissent between the people, and it'd be easier to point in a direction, as it were. Right now, though, my advisors tell me that they're worried to actually do anything because we might suddenly be under attack by ravenous orc warlords and shit like that.
No, you don't need to worry about that. They're under my...
I know they're under your control. That's why they warned me of them.
I understand. I had to build an army to fight other armies. Game. I needed to have something to back myself for all of this.
Honestly,
They just happen to be in the way.
Going through everything you've said, it sounds like you're asking for involvement and official placement in the Royal Army. Because if I make you one of my generals, then all of a sudden your forces are our forces. And the advisors will stop nipping at each other and the nobles will be happy. It'll also do a lot to make our connection with all of your people to the north a lot more official. And then you could speak metaphorically with my voice in certain matters.
Is your voice though? There's
What do you
another
mean?
thing I wanted to ask.
What do you mean?
The other nobles. They make all the decisions for you. You make your own decision.
Okay,
no disrespect by that.
he's gonna kind of ruffle his metaphorical feathers, but roll an insight check or use your human brain just to look over the conversation you've had up to this point.
Insight.
Yeah. This can also go for the other two here if you want. Or, you could use your human brains and draw a conclusion.
That's gonna be 16.
Okay. Are you two rolling?
I too got 16.
Okay. Jodak.
I have 21.
Okay. 16's. It seems that he himself does believe himself to be in control. Exactly what that means, though, is a little nebulous. 21. Jodak, everything that they've said, with what he's mentioned, he's been correct. But he also seems ill-informed.
Forgive me for speaking out of turn, but may I ask what it is you've heard about Vashni's father?
Lord Rock Hollow.
Yes.
Yeah, whenever things went weird, they began consolidating power and taking over places. At a certain point, they then continued doing so. And now that things have calmed down, they're still sitting on it. Roughly half the land has a tendency to send messages to Rock Hollow before they send things here. And they're utilizing that as a way to further disagreements and make the small folk angry or distrusting of the crown.
What has he been doing? Being Vashni's father, Arik.
You haven't exactly been keeping up to date. You know what happened. I'm not gonna exposit all that to you.
I know. I know what has happened. As far as I'm aware, we've just been assisting everyone with getting rid of the plague, the infection that was caused, because there was no support for the majority of villages and places.
We set up a quarantine and tried to get people to move. We couldn't protect them where they were.
Around this area?
Well, yeah, that's where we were. You have to start somewhere and then build out.
And how do people... Didn't you just say that it's super expensive to live over here?
No. It's getting more expensive because... He'll gesture a bit at Vashnir. They're increasing the price on things and being less willing to negotiate.
Prices on what exactly?
A lot of the exports and farming things that you can't just make here in this rocky terrain. The main purpose, there are so many keeps out there.
We had lost a lot of our people when the initial attacks hit. A lot of our people lost the land. They're slowly rebuilding that over time as well.
You're a little robot-y.
Oh, damn it. When the plague first happened, we lost a lot. A lot of men. We lost a lot of our kingdom from that.
And it
Slowly
takes...
having to rebuild everything back.
And it takes time to rebuild. That doesn't mean that the people that have been living comfortably don't see it as seditious behavior, though.
Roughly how much of the kingdom did we lose? Because I can't remember, like, We lost half or a quarter.
Consult the map.
Battle rap.
Someone had it in active pull-up. There's too much that's gone on in chat to be able to look at it quickly.
I was about to say, we lost a lot more than half.
I'm just kind of like pointing at the map. We lost, like, this entire section was lost to the plague.
We're aware.
If you were to lose,
It's not good. It's just where we are. We're recovering.
I'm sure if the same would happen to your town, your cities, prices would increase. Everything. And you lose half your farmers, half your smiths.
I didn't say it was seditious behavior. I said they're taking it as seditious behavior.
So the nobles, right?
The people whose pocketbooks and stomachs are being affected. So it's less the nobles and more everyone that happens to be in the area. Which, admittedly, the median income is higher, but still.
And the nobles are still eating well, sitting pretty.
Less than they were, but they're also nobility. The scale is different. So even though they're fine, they're peeved because they don't have their favorite shade of olive anymore.
They also haven't had to bury their own men, have they?
We kept the quarantine quite well. Combat did not come this far.
Almost seemed like you were entirely unaffected.
2 weeks. Bury or burn. Entire family. Generations have been lost in this plague.
It was a plague. There wasn't much we could do than prevent more fatalities from occurring. And the only way we could do that is to keep our things secure.
Yes. And because of that, the same people who kept it secure are mad and upset at the ones who had to fight and bury their kin. I wish I could drag all the nobility out by their ears, and they can see the massive graves. Maybe they'll understand where everything comes from.
I am not being aggressive. That
I know.
when I
just
say
have.
this,
I just have my own walls with nobility I've ran into in the past where they see their men just as pawns, nothing else.
and sentiment such as that is why we're currently in the predicament that we are. People are scared of the things happening to the north.
Yes. And if we band together, stuff like that happen everywhere. And no one's gonna be able to stop it alone. Coming next will be worse.
So if you want the power and validity that being officially ordained could give you, I still think the general idea might be your best bet. It doesn't seem as though you're saying that you're gonna go all out and claim power for yourself. We need a peace.
Yes. And if I have to, I know some kingdoms only see power through power. Someone has to be stronger than them. Like the orcs. I had to fight them to gain their trust and gain their respect.
So how's it been being the most powerful war band leader currently in the realm?
Blessing and a curse, because when we go to a city or anywhere else, but ships full of orcs and whatever else we have. It's we tread cautiously everywhere we go.
Saying that out loud, I really... Even if I were to make you a general, it'd probably piss the fuck out of Bellanui. Because effectively you have control of Raktesh at this time, right?
Mm-hmm. That'd be true.
They would not be happy about that.
I don't care what makes people happy. I care for the lives of everyone else. I
Well,
don't want to get them snuffed out.
Well, they'll squander their lives if they're unhappy enough.
And if it comes down to that, maybe it's time for kingdoms like that to be under new rule until this is said and done, and then they can have it back.
Again, no insult, but can you see why people might be a little worried about what it is you have to offer?
I know. There's no easy way of going around this. There's kingdoms that have bad blood with other kingdoms they've had for many, many centuries. It's never gonna go. No one is going to be happy with everyone fighting together. Someone's gonna be looking for somebody to stab in the back. Take over. Take the land. Take this. Always waiting. And this is a perfect opportunity for just that. Until we get everybody to throw all pride and ego to the side. Just for once. And together and fight what's coming.
At the end of the day, though, Vashnir, you're one of my people, and you wish to help make things better, yes?
That's what I wished. That's why I came to you. Unarmed. No armor, no armaments, nothing. Show you I mean no harm. I'm true to my word. If I have to fight a noble or a king or whatever to stop what's coming, I will.
If your intention is not rebellion, then it seems as though raising you through the ranks of the military would be the quickest way to show the people that we're on the same side. I can make you a general of the Royal Army, at which point in time your word is their law. That will, however, come with the various trappings of that position. Being a noble, I'm sure you understand.
And
However, you will no longer be an independent. Are you willing to pay that cost?
look back at the others.
He's disbanding the band.
Not just my decision.
Hold now. I said he would be a general. I did not say that the band would become our forces. We can't incorporate the entirety of Raktesh's warfarers into our army. That would be an international incident. We can, however, take its leader and rise him out of sellsworddom. Sellsworddom, mercenary work. You know what I'm saying.
Would I be able to stay in contact with my band?
Who would stop you?
I understand where you're going at with this now. Are we okay with this? Speaking to the rest.
All this time, Bug Tadori has been being blasted with magics, trying to eradicate the bug, but none of them deal 50 damage a turn. They're now like, well, have we tried cold? Fuck it.
Nothing.
Feel free to speak.
You talking to me?
Now you're a bug.
I mean, you're in
I was
charge.
speaking to everyone in the room.
Oh,
You're
I'm not in that room with you.
charge of the band. If you think it's a good idea, then I'll go with it.
What he's saying is leave your position as part of the band, join the army, and rise through the ranks.
He wouldn't have
Yeah,
to
this is
rise through the
how.
ranks. He's already an established warrior, champion, hero, whichever term you wish.
Deal with the bureaucracy or politics or whatever it is the army people do.
Yes.
There's all the restrictions and requirements that come with it.
Change it from the inside.
Yes. That is exactly what would happen. But you will not have those shackles. This is what I need to do to start getting everyone to join together. I will do it. They'll only do it if y'all are okay.
Ow.
That would mean you wouldn't be in a position to go speak with anyone else to try to convince them to join.
As an official envoy of Diakov, yes, but not as an independent.
In which case, it's Diakov trying to get everyone to join
It doesn't-
together, fight this war, which they might or
doesn't
not
matter.
do so.
It doesn't matter how they join. We just need every kingdom together as one. We'd have a better opportunity as a band of mercenaries, or will we have a better chance of having a kingdom trying to unite other kingdoms?
Technically
In the end,
speaking,
the goal is
already
the same.
aware of a kingdom, considering King Praktesh.
Raktash has always been iffy on the actual ruling aspects of it. Those borders are mainly there just to keep them in place.
Keep them in line so they don't just try to come out and raid everything and everywhere and everyone.
Essentially.
I'm
If I do
it's not
this-
an upgrade to position, it's a downgrade.
It's a blessing and a curse yet again.
I am simply offering
What
what
is-
I've managed to think of as a solution to the problem you have placed before me.
Yes, it is a blessing in that way. I'll become a general. It is a curse because I would leave my own band of mercenaries, my men. But it's for the greater good. And again, I will need to ask. I will need to make sure the orders that I receive are ones that you believe are coming directly from you are the right ones. I don't need another one's tongue poisoning your mind.
Well, you would be expected to have general autonomy, but if there's anything you're not allowed to do, I'd prefer you ask before you do it. Additionally, if there'd be
Oh, that's
anything
not what I mean.
to require your services, you would be expected to call away and perform your duties.
Yes. That's I am aware of.
Additionally, any claims you make would
I'm not
be...
here to stomp another country into the ground.
Then you shouldn't even need that last bit of diatribe.
I am not the biggest fan of other nobilities that I've seen. I haven't seen yours yet. But there was a time I had helped out an old friend, a couple of old friends. We went there, we did battle, bunch of undead. And you know what who I didn't see on that same battlefield? Take a guess.
I'm assuming anyone whose name is on a keep.
But you know what they brought? They brought their shining armor, their weapons. They might as well have just been there for a celebration. Not a single scratch, not a single speck of dirt or mud. And they sat there and ate and drank with their men. In their camp. I with the men. You've fought beside your men before. I'm not fully aware.
There haven't been any large-scale conflicts since I came to power. Outside
You're
of...
not invaded by the Kazinki?
The Imperials immediately came through and decided they owned everywhere along the riverside. They relinquished control afterward, but we watched them.
If the time comes, will you fight with your men? Shoulder to shoulder.
I don't see why not.
I respect that. They did not. And that's why some of their men are now part of my crew. I made them bury their dead. They did not have a choice.
I can provide you a writ of conscription, but I don't know how much good some tottering old nobility would help you on the actual field.
It's just my way of thinking. You lead men to die. You should be willing to do the same. You should know what that's like. If you just lead from the back, never from the front, what kind of leader can you ever be? Men are not taught. They were just unfortunate not to be born in a billy like everyone else. We can die just as easy as them.
I'm just a bug.
Now they're trying acid. It's a fun little swimming pool.
I'm just a bug. I swim.
If your men see you fight alongside them, ready to die for them, ready to die with them, they will respect you more than any king. They will no longer question your orders if they see you fight alone with them.
Well, again, at current, the only confrontations that we've had would have been against our own. And I don't think I want the image of slaughtering my own people to be something people are remembering. Even if they are controlled by us, by other things.
I understand that. That's why we pay the respects after we had to take our own. I had to reset my own friends after that. My personal friends that I knew. If you're willing to fight beside your men, I will fight for you. At some point, maybe open the fight alongside your shoulder. And I'll reach my arm out.
Then we have an accord then, and they will clasp your wrist. Welcome, Vashnir Rockhollow, to the Royal Army of Diakov. I'll get the paperwork headed this way, just so you know the various things you get on as a part of it.
May I wear this as a necklace? As he's like pulling off his ring.
You may wear it as a ring.
Conflict with anything?
I do not imagine that your warband would toss you aside simply because you fight under a slightly different flag. It's not like you threw your lordship away with your father, did you?
No. I want to come off as rude.
Just fly the Diakovian flag a little higher.
Understood.
I'll prepare some messengers, inform them of what's happened here today. The partitioners are going to be very upset. But suddenly I'm busy.
I hope the other kingdoms are as easy to talk to as you were. Or
Well, they'd better not steal my general.
that you won't have to worry.
Now then. Here. Take this, and they'll walk to a side area, and they'll get just like a banner carrier level flag. Not like too
Okay.
bad, but enough to be like, this is this. Show yourself about the town. Let them know who you are, where you're coming from, and that we stand united.
I can do that. I should probably change back into my armor, shouldn't I?
Yeah, probably do that before you start the bannering. Otherwise it'll look like I raised a somewhat shabbily dressed butler.
I should do that. Hand on my chest and give a slight bow.
They go over and open up the doors and inform a guard, and You see them start to get people out of the way. Meanwhile, Tadori. Bug.
Bug. Very, very strong bug.
Just the bug. It won't die, but it can't leave and they don't know what to do. Do you have a bug escape?
I mean, save potentially teleporting the fuck out of there again. Not really. Give me a long rest and I can fucking cancel out all their magic.
I'm afraid that can't happen while you're taking tick damage.
I know.
He can sleep in the fire.
I was about to say, if they go to fire again, I'm not taking damage, so...
Well, they see the ones that cause your bug flesh to start to disappear. And those are the ones that they're using.
I literally resist everything. And I'm immune to 3 things.
And they're not using those 3 things.
I know.
Also, right now, if there's any stone immunities, no, you don't get them.
Yeah, no, this is all fiend immunities. I have my stone immunities on a different page.
Okay. Alrighty then, I'm guessing the people that are in the throne room head out. Go back to get your stuff. Okay.
I can
That
also
is-
technically just kill them, but I don't think that's a good idea.
Now's your time. Do what you gotta do.
One last thing is we end up leaving. Do you know anyone by the name Shield Caller?
Not offhand, why?
Or know if it's a keep that's under you?
Not offhand, why?
One of the magic things. Then I'm going to elaborate this time. We spoke to someone who said they were ordered to cause the plague in Diakov. And that was ordered by someone who went by the name Shield Caller. We spoke to them under a zone of truth, so they had to have actively been telling the truth.
Well, if that's the case, then I would say that we'd open an investigation into that, but if you believe that they are part of the corruption of the bigger government, then maybe some independents might want to do their own investigation. Huh? Eh? How would you like an official contract to go investigate this thing that you're doing?
Special permission to do what we wanted to do anyway. Sounds nice to me.
Not permission, you're an independent.
Yes, but we are letting you know that we are doing exactly this.
Oh no, I wonder if one of my top generals could possibly give you a pass in some way.
But where do we find someone like that?
Don't know. Now, if you don't mind, I have some paperwork to do.
Have a good day.
Okay. You guys head out. Notably, Tadori not included. Trapped forever as Buck.
Not forever.
Just temporarily is bug.
We're missing
I'll get
one.
bored of it eventually.
But like how long?
They have to go to bed at some point.
It's a keep, man.
How many fucking people are gonna know about this secret room and that are gonna be able to cast spells and do whatever the fuck else?
At least 3. Which is enough.
Ugh.
Not a secret room, it's just a room with secrets.
Am I gonna have to kill somebody? Is that what you're telling me right now?
Maybe. Depending on how long you wait and if your party does anything.
I did say we're missing one.
Yeah. So let's Lucky 2 camera over there.
What's that cast? Hold on. That's the
Me and him are in a closet.
Ooh, an instant.
When did he split off from you?
I told all of you
Oh.
exactly what I was going to go do.
You see, we know what he went to go do. We just don't know if he failed or not.
I want to assume so.
I mean, he didn't-
About how long did it take in total, what we just did?
Well, we're about 3 hours in, and I feel like you got there around an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours in, so at least an hour. Real-time conversation.
honk shoe, honk shoe.
I know, I'm working on it. He's stuck as a bug. It's gonna change the next session if he goes, I kill everyone.
Bug cliffhanger.
Do we just bug cliffhanger for 2 weeks? At least.
Can if you want. I'm just looking at spells really quick. Give me like 2 seconds.
Watch out for those materials.
Yeah, no, I don't have the ones I'm looking at don't require materials. So you said they're using acid, correct?
It makes you melt, and it seems to be working. You do notice a thin polymer along the ground, which is why it's not melting the floor.
So I have They can't see me moving my hands.
He's a bug.
I am a bug. So I'm gonna cast Silent Image to make it look like the next time they come in to do the acid, it works and melts me completely.
Someone's monitoring the entire time.
Well, they still can't see me, and it's a 15-foot cube, so it's large enough to at least cover the room. Or most of it. But the next time they cast something that would literally just kill me, I'm gonna have it look like it works.
Make a spell casting check. Spell casting ability
Sure.
modifier check.
As soon as I figure out where the fuck my die roller is, there we go. So with my spellcasting ability, that comes out to a whopping... It's only plus charisma, right? Not proficiency?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Sorry, excuse me. 19 total.
It may have worked. They might have bought it. I mean, it's acid, so, like, it'd be goop anyway. You're just not swimming. What's part 2?
I don't see them act any differently upon me no longer being in the thing, correct?
Well, the bug is still there. Its body is just a bit melty.
Well, I was gonna have it disintegrate entirely in that thing. Because the part 2 was gonna be greater invis. So the silent image was going to be it being disintegrated into nothingness, and then I was going to greater invisibility.
It would have to turn into gunk. You're regenerating, you're not nullifying damage. Realistically, there should be excess biomass in there, but I don't want to get into the logistics of that because all of a sudden you start to get squished by yourself.
Yeah, I know. It would stop being really good really quickly.
Your saving grace is that it turns to goo and does kind of sort of disappear after a bit.
Yeah. Can't just go invisible.
What you doing?
The problem here lies
You're a
that
bug.
the problem is not that I'm a bug. It's really not that I'm a bug. I can talk, I can move, I can do everything I can normally do as this bug. The problem is I only get one shot to either teleport out or greater invisibility with my original plan.
If I may, teleporting got you into this mess.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm also a liar. I have 2 5th level spell slots and 1 6th level spell slot, so I can do this 4 more times. I'm at greater invis. Concentration on silent image is going to drop at the point of which I would be dead and falling into the goop. And then I'm gonna be at the bottom of the goop and I'm gonna be invisible. That way when the goop is gone, I am no longer there.
Stealth check as bug.
With advantage?
It would be if you weren't inside of a liquid.
Okay.
Because that showcases your movements very well.
I forgot I was expertised in stealth. Fuck. Math. 29? $28. Sorry, I did 1 point wrong. My bad. Math is hard.
You're somewhat lucky that the dwarf currently in charge of this is not the most scholarly. Everything seems okay. They wait about 30 seconds. But you do have something invisible, you wait a minute. Fuck it. And then you see the acid drain from around you.
Am I still invisible? Because 30 seconds?
Yep. They. Alright. And then they walk away. Dome is still in place.
Fuck! And I can't leave this dome.
Shrugs.
I'm gonna try to leave the dome while still invisible?
Clink. The edge.
God fucking damn it!
10 seconds
You know
pass.
what? That's fine. You know what? I have time. Hold on. How long does this take to cast?
10 seconds pass.
I'm going to Takes a minute. They walked away. It'll be fine. I can do this in a minute.
10 seconds pass. Invisibility drops.
I'm gonna cast Tiny Hut. Fuck it. I don't care. They already know I'm not what I say I am at this point. I was just having fun. I don't give a fuck.
You make a smaller hut inside of the tiny... I do not know why, but okay.
Because nothing that I don't want to get in there gets in there. And I can take a nap. And I want a cliffhanger of me being a bug.
Alright, you're in a cloche, I guess, and we'll just leave Bug Tadori there.
I need a nap because I can cancel out their spells. If I get a nap.
Nap time.
Main
Whoa.
party disperses. Goes, I'm guessing, to where their stuff is.
Yes.
Yeah. Stuff reacquired. Random ass flagstone that you hid things under. No one seems to have found it.
Very good. I'll give Jonak his stuff back.
Woo.
Oh, I was looking forward to fighting about my stuff for once.
I can keep it.
No, thank you very much.
That's what I thought.
Alrighty then. We'll see if there are any
Sounds
ramifications to this next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, why?